the genesis. And you guys are still together. You were together before those friendships started. You won't know the genesis. You will just hear. It might just come one time and say, babe, myself and this
That's
person.
why I said
So how do I feel about it? Especially when it's a lady that I don't like or I don't particularly like. That's another question. Like, okay, my son of man comes to me and tell me, babe, this person said I should greet you. Or this person, myself and this person went out. We are not talking of same sex, we are talking of opposite sex. And then I know this lady you are talking about, I don't like her, or I don't particularly like her. And you know that I don't particularly like her. Still, you went ahead with the friendship because you want, I don't know, maybe because you feel like you guys could be friends and all of that. But you eventually told me after your friendship had matured. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's not at the early stage. You didn't tell me at the early stage. It wasn't something that started me Jetta and then it came to tell you today. You guys have been on it for like maybe 4 months or 5 months. You understand? So you just came and tell me about the friendship. How am I supposed to behave? How am I supposed to handle it? Like,
I understand. See, in that case, in a relationship, I feel that you have to put your partner first, right?
Okay.
So the person's interest first.
Okay.
But at the same time, there are some friendship outside your relationship that are actually very good, especially if you know the purpose of it. So now defeating that friendship for your relationship might not necessarily be the way out. Now, what I would say is, I want to believe that the other partner would make him know that I do not like this. So as the guy now, I think one of the things you can do first is to ensure that your babe gets comfortable with this girl. How? Make them come together. Make them friends.
Okay.
Make them friends. So find a way that you make sure that they come together.
But you can't force friendship.
You can't. I'm not saying, you don't have to say, okay, now I'm taking you to her. Be a friend. You be a friend. No, there are ways to these things. There are strategies to these things.
Oh shit,
just ensure.
strategies.
Just seriously. Just okay. You can be with your babe, and this lady calls, or you call the lady and like, how was your day? Fine. I did my babe side, Jerry. Okay, would you talk to her? I'm sure that lady, if she doesn't have it, she would not want to say no. She'll be like, yes. So even if you, probably at that time, because you are still feeling uncomfortable, you won't even want to say no because you don't want to make a big deal in the presence of the other lady. So you just collect.
I get coconut though.
Now that. So really, that could be a way out. Making sure that your babe and that other person become friends. They may not be so close, but the reason for this is because by the time you become friends with this person, you get to know the person. You get to understand that, okay, this person does not have something negative towards my guy or my relationship. This person is not harmful.
Okay, so
now
basically,
on the other hand, if after being friends with the person, you realize that this person's intentions are not pure, you can then relate it to your partner. Then you guys find a way of cutting and making those.
Do you know that these partners should say, I don't understand what happens to our guys. I don't know. I'm sorry to say, I'm sorry for the lack of better words, but these guys are dumb. I'm really, really sorry. The truth is, you don't see things we see. As guys, you don't see things we ladies see. And then we tell you these things and you be like, baby, you are overreacting. There's nothing. Yeah. Okay, so how do we, this thing is deep.
Take your partner to the place of prayer.
Oh shit.
Take your partner to the place of prayer that God, make him see what I have seen. That's number one solution, because if you have made your partner know in the first place that you were not comfortable with this lady, now telling the partner the things that are seeming off about that lady, it will look like you are speaking from a place of selfish reasons. So the person may not totally agree with you, or just like, it's because you don't like her, it's nothing. So really, take your partner to the place of prayer, actually.
All right,
and also, you see, there is this thing I always say: if I have issues with somebody that is seeming like an invader in my relationship, that is the person I have conversations with,
not your partner,
not my partner. I don't, because if I have the conversation with my partner, if that one goes, another one might come. Do you understand? So the person I have conversations with, do you understand? So I would always advise, if I notice that this person is not, I don't like the vibe that I'm getting from this person, there is a way you can get through the person and let the person know that, see, please, just stop it. I see what you're doing. Just stop it, because it's not going to work.
All right, so let's drive it back to married people and their friendship. Do you think that a married man or a married woman should have a best friend that is not their spouse?
All right, so
Water.
prior to this time, I would have answered the question differently because I felt like I can be married, I can have a best friend. But after, like you said, the whole thing on WhatsApp, and then I was able to get perspective, and I did a lot of thinking about it myself. When God created Adam, He made Eve for Adam. He didn't make any other person. He made just Eve for Adam. So any third person that is wanting to compete with the position that your partner should take in your life is a third party, really.
They are not
Because
competing,
as
babe.
your partner should be somebody that you are 100% vulnerable with. So are you telling me now that as you are vulnerable with your partner, so you are with another person? There should be a position that only your partner can access in your life.
That's why he's my partner.
That's just saying partner is just a mere word until you begin to see some actions. So you are my husband. That you are my husband alone does not justify that fact that I've given you that place that no other person can attain until it begins to show in my actions. And one of the ways it can show is there are some certain information that only my husband should have and not any other person. Do you understand? So I feel that based on that, you can have friends, but when you are saying best, I think best means somebody that you are very close with, somebody that you are vulnerable with, that you share everything. You don't have secrets with the person, you are not ashamed with that person, you understand? And I feel that should best be with the person you are spending the rest of your life with. Nevertheless, it is okay to have friends. In fact, it is okay to have close friends.
All right, okay, it's okay. I have my thoughts about these things, or anyway, about best friendship and all of that, but that's for another vlog entirely. This is taken to.
She believes that you can have a best friend.
Yes, I do.
Even if you are married or you are in a relationship, you can still have a very, very close bestest friend that you can be talking to.
I believe your husband or your wife doesn't necessarily have to be your best friend. I have
Anna F's view. I want to be son of man's best friend.
Yeah.
Can I be? No, answer now.
You want to be son of man's best friend. That's not my whatever. That's not my place now.
You'll be fine.
Don't now.
You'll be
Now
fine.
you now. Go and be his friend, his best friend. Now you. Anyway, so before we leave, because this is taking too long sort of, but I believe that you are really learning one or two things. So before we leave, I want a brief question. Can you allow your friend cook, go into your kitchen, cook, or go into your kitchen and pick food from your pot? Or can you allow your friend go into your matrimonial bedroom? You know, we are talking about friends here.
My friend, see, this thing is friend strokes for different folks. So anything you hear me say, I'm not saying do it. Do whatever pleases you and do what you know work for you. But personally, my friend can enter my kitchen, of course. And see, it's a free
You
word.
will gladly enter
my kitchen.
Cook for me
Let
to
us
chop.
enjoy your food.
Abeg.
I've heard a lot of ladies and women say that nobody cooks nobody cooks my husband's food. In my mind, I'm like, okay. So there will never come a time when you are unable to, and then maybe your sister is around. Well, that's them. It's a principle, and it's fine. But for me, I'm not so particular about that. Yes, I'm a cook. I love cooking, and I love good food.
Share you people remember? God.
Remember what? I'm a cook, and I love cooking. But when I know that there are some circumstances that might arise and somebody else might have to take the floor to the kitchen, you know, I can even learn from whatever it is that, so it's fine. But what I would not allow to happen is that I am not around and my friend comes and cooks food that her and my husband will eat. Do you understand? As a matter of fact, I'm trying to paint a scenario where I am not around and my female friend is coming to the house.
And it's the scenario painting. Is it painting?
It's not
painting.
It's not quantizing actually. Do you understand? But let's just imagine. So you won't enter my kitchen to cook food for my husband. No, it is not your place actually. But if I'm around, that can happen. And it's not like I'll live in the kitchen and I'm doing nothing. Obviously, we might probably be there together. You do this, I do that, we gist and all. Okay, I have the floor. Our friend wants to cook for us today. Do you understand? But it's in the place of coming into my matrimonial bedroom. Well, I'm imagining a scenario where I just delivered and I'm home and I'm in the room, and you know, some people will come to the house, want to say hello to the baby and the mother. My friend can be in the room with us. That's fine actually. And some other scenarios, I'm
Maybe
not
you're
so
well
rigid.
No, okay.
I'm not so rigid actually. My friend can be in the room, but that means I am also in that room.
Okay.
And we are there for something. We are not just there to come and gist in the room. There's living room there. Do you understand? But in a scenario where I am not in the room, it is just my husband in the room, or my husband is not in the room, then it's not making sense at all. Do you understand? So based on that. So now, for my friend to have the audacity to come into my home when I am not around with wrapper and no bra when my husband is around, then it tells how much she respects me, or how less rather she respects me. It shows that she does not respect me as a friend.
It could equally show your closeness now.
No, that's not showing closeness. That's not. You can't come to my husband's house. You can't come to my house when I'm not around without bra, with your wrapper, and then you are even cooking for my husband. No, it's not right. If you really honor me and you respect me as a friend, when I'm not around, you don't do such. Even when I'm around, you don't wear wrapper, you don't tie wrapper, you don't go braless with your nipple all out for my husband. He has eyes and he has blood and vein.
You don't say.
Coming
he
really.
Does.
So really, we have to guard our. Let me even be sincere right now. We really need to guard the windows to our hearts, which our eyes is part of it, our ears, So we have to be very careful what we allow people to see. You cannot be telling a guy that don't do this, but you are doing things that will make him want to do it. The lady does not respect her lady friend. That's what it just completely shows. That she doesn't respect.
See, we could go on and on and on this topic, and I don't know. I don't want it to stretch for too long. I mean, we already have part 2. We are already on part 3. I don't want us to have part 4, and I don't want us to have part 5. So yeah, whatever it is that rocks your boat, just do it. But then at the end of it all, please make sure that you are not being a stumbling block either to your spouse or to yourself or to another person. Just live and let live. I think that's the major thing. She's a vlogger too. She has a YouTube channel, so you would do well to subscribe to her channel at
Christiana D.
Alright.
D on YouTube.
Okay, you can follow her also on
Instagram, external_.
Okay.
Tell them I'm an interior designer. Let's come and make your home a beautiful one. Your church, your office, a very beautiful one.
Obviously, I'm going to. I know you are thinking it. Don't worry. She's going to pay. Obviously. You're advertising yourself now.
You started by talking about my YouTube.
That one I can do.
Let me put Jara. That's what we are saying. When you give chances, when you give somebody a handshake, they'll just come with up. So you're already allowing your friend to come into the house without bra, with towel when you're not around, and it's just your husband, and to cook food for your husband.
YouTube channel also, Instagram. She's talking about her business.
All right, let me just also add, at the end of it all, wisdom is profitable to direct. Let the wisdom of God guide you into all truth. So if you have the Holy Spirit, let Him guide you constantly. So a lady is in your circle as a married person. You know that you people have a lady friend. The Holy Spirit will let you know if this person should stay as your friends or not.
How will you now do if you don't have the Holy Spirit?
All right,
guys, thank you so much.
You have to have him. If you don't have him, I don't know. It's our own discretion. It's our discretion. So you have to have him. It's 18 of.
It's 18 of. You have to have him.
You have to have him. So.
Goodness. All right. See, follow, subscribe, like
hit the notification button, comment.
Thank you. And share.
And
Really.
you know that she doesn't want to have another part. If you keep asking questions, she will have to keep answering. So try as much as possible
to not,
just give your contribution.
Exactly. And
And
answer your question.
move into more. You understand?
All right, follow me on Instagram too at @the_ANNAF, and then on Facebook follow Rochelle Anna. Thank you so much.
And the link of this video, copy it, post on your social media for other people to watch.
You don't say.
You pay me for
Mama,
advertising.
then the song, yeah, dancing on my channel. All right, thank you so much, guys, for always coming back. Thank you, Christiana G, for coming. Thank you guys for always coming back to watch. Really, I love you, and I don't take your support for granted. Until I catch you on another episode of Random Talks with Anna, be well, be safe, be good. I love you. Bye.